Greetings everyone, my name is Buck Business, and today I'm doing a video with a title that I know that someone will dislike before giving me a chance to explain myself. So with that being said, dislike this video all you want, but I'm going to discuss why I think both Lightning Blight and Aeon of Dreams are overrated. I'll talk about Lightning Blight first. She is the alter ego of Lighting Bliss. She's supposed to be the dark side of her character. Quite frankly, shortly after a few videos, this alter ego came more across as an old cliched villain. Though I'm willing to give credit where credit is due, she has a lot more bravery than cartoons. I mean, he got ticked off by a picture of being kissed by a quiet critic after all. And after understanding that she could come back, this could potentially be a good thing, but I can't help but feel it will be too similar to the way it was the first time. The cliche runs its course and it doesn't come across that good. To me, the character lacks depth, and therefore I feel as though her true potential always goes right back to the cliche. In other words, I feel like this character is stuck. Now, I could be wrong, of course, but that is just how I feel about it now. I feel like the main audience got sucked in too easily because it was attached to the name of Lighting Bliss. I feel like she could use some of this criticism now and try to make some adjustments before making the same mistake twice. I mean, writing a villain character can be tough. I mean, the go-to trope does seem to be the take over the world trope. It's easy to get wrapped up into, and I'm not trying to say that the trope itself is necessarily a bad thing. Well, I mean, at this point, virtually everything in existence has become some sort of trope. Anyways, it's the execution is where I tend to see more failure than success. And I felt like most of the execution of Lightning Blight as a character failed to go beyond the trope, making the character seem one-dimensional. Now that I've explained why Lightning Blight, is overrated, allow me to move on to Aeon of Dreams. This guy's entire persona is that he's sort of like the devil. To me, this is an archaic trope, and he tries to personify this further with his overuse of innuendos. This comes across just as childish as quiet critics' willingness to ship just about any pair he sees. You see, unlike Aeon, I don't fear pointing out his weaknesses or mine. Like how I had to carry on this burden of using a terrible mic and having a lack of vectors. I could go on to talk about other things like my past and my ability to lose my temper really quickly, but I will digress for now. At any rate, getting back to Aeon, he tries way too hard, and it comes off as getting really tiresome really fast. He acts like he's unbeatable, way too much as well. It's sort of like he's a reverse of Superman, still overpowered and comes across as trying to be unbeatable as a character, which makes him come off as lazy. I mean, his entrance in the cartoon saga speaks for itself. Not only does it seem lazy, but it seems to come out of nowhere. It doesn't connect to anything else in the story. And this is coming from someone who hasn't reached 100 subscribers yet. But I can't help but be afraid to speak my mind. If I'm ever going to help usher in a new era of YouTube, I know I have to take the risk. Anyways, those are the reasons I think Lightning Blight and Aeon are overrated sometimes. And if you somehow still like this video after hearing all of that, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, farewell, everyone.